Have you heard that 93% of communication is nonverbal? Well, guess what? It's bullshit. It's a modern-day myth, often spouted by people who know crap about body language. As you may know, I'm a Shogun Method practitioner, and as any Shogun will tell you, verbal skills are what you need to win the hearts of women. And yet, this doesn't mean body language is unimportant. It is. Posture is essential to convey dominance and create a perception of superiority. Derek Rake once told me, "Body language is a force multiplier for Shogun Method. Get it right, and your Shogun sequences will soar." He then continued, "But most guys overthink body language when it's so simple. All you need is to nail these 15 principles and you're set." Those 15 principles are what Derek calls the components of the Shogun posture, and he has published a guide that he has sent out to some of us at shogunmethod.net. Now, here's the thing. I don't have Derek's permission to detail all 15 principles in this video, I'm afraid. I can, however, share some useful insights and key points that you can use today. How does that sound? Good? Great. Now, let's start. First, Shoguns must understand the role of body language inside Shogun Method. Some guys think they just have to look cool and girls will flock to them. This is nonsense. As a Shogun, your primary tools are intrigue pings, fractionation stories, implanted commands, and Shogun sequences. The Shogun posture is secondary to these. So here's the most important thing to understand. Shogun Method comes first, body language second. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about the Shogun posture. It has 3 components: size, stature, and strength. The size factor is all about how to create a perception of size in the woman's mind. And yes, it's all about perception. You can make her perceive you're bigger and taller in her mind with the Shogun posture. Shoguns already know how to create perceptions in a woman's subconscious. With the Shogun posture, they will know how to do it without saying a single word. There are 4 components in the size factor of the Shogun posture. 1. Height perception. 2. Feet position. 3. Upper body projection. And 4. Elbow points. Derek calls the size factor the easy fix, because you can improve it immediately with some quick adjustments. The stature factor, in contrast, is a little trickier. What's the stature factor? Well, in Shogun Method, it refers to one's perceived position in the pecking order of the society. You see, women are naturally attracted to men in the upper echelons of society. Those with power and wealth automatically have an edge over those who don't. Now, here's the thing. Even if one is not a political leader, celebrity, or billionaire, guess what? The correct posture can make women perceive him as a high-value man. Because remember, it's all about the perception in her mind. It doesn't have to be, real. So, stature factor consists of 3 techniques that give one's stature a boost. These are 1. The crotch point, 2. Dominating eyes, and 3. The distant look. Out of the 3, the crotch point is my favorite. What is it? Well, it's a stance that conveys power, and you do it in 3 easy steps. First, you stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Second, make your elbows point out slightly. Third, put your hands in your pocket, with your thumbs outside. Use them to subtly point at your crotch. Now, why does that work? Well, 2 reasons. First, it makes you look bigger and more powerful. And second, it's a covert suggestion to a woman's subconscious to check out your crotch area. I mean, we all automatically look at where a finger points, right? The crotch point is simply a way to imply your sexual and physical capability. And as every Shogun knows, implying a message is more effective than saying it outright. Suggestions and insinuations simply work better with women. It's their primary way of communicating with the world. Got that? Good. Next, let's move on to the last factor of the Shogun posture, strength. Like it or not, it is true that women love men who are physically strong and dominant. Why? Well, because women have an instinctive need to be protected. In fact, many suffer from feeling vulnerable, and as such, they go to men they think can protect them. Makes sense, right? So, how do men appear strong to women? Well, women look for these 4 things. 1. Physical strength. 2. Broad shoulders. 3. Muscular arms and legs. And finally, 4. A tight butt. These are all features that indicate male virility, survivability, and physical prowess. Together, they trigger a subconscious perception of dominance in women. Women feel safe in the presence of men who have those attributes. As Derek would say, this instinctive need for protection does not mean that women are weak. It is simply a natural biological instinct that has evolved over time. However, it can be a weakness in the female psyche. Women simply adore strong men. Why fight against nature, right? Now, when compared to the size and stature factors, the strength factor is the trickiest. There is no shortcut, and you need a solid workout plan to build yourself up physically. Again, here's the thing. Even if you nail the Shogun posture perfectly, it's not enough. Remember, the Shogun posture is the only force multiplier for Shogun Method. If you suck at Shogun Method, body language will do nothing for you. So, if you're new to all this, then you should first learn Shogun Method before the Shogun posture. And the best thing to do is to go for the Fractionation Online Masterclass. There, you will learn the most powerful Shogun Method tactic ever, fractionation. To sign up, wait for the link to appear at the end of the video. Or, if you don't see it, go straight to fractionationhypnosis.com. Go on and be a Shogun today. First, learn Shogun Method. Then, nail the Shogun posture. That's all you need to do. Trust me. Go on and sign up for the Fractionation Online Masterclass now. Visit fractionationhypnosis.com or find the link in the comments section below. Do it.